Dub Nation, what's going on? It's your boy, Allan Wade, King Allan Alexander on all social medias. Anyway, guys, I want to start this video by saying it feels so powerful and so empowering to be able to make your own clothes. I can't tell you, I can't express how it feels. I mean, I know I'm not making my own clothes, kind of sort of, I'm decorating pre-existing garments, but it's so empowering to not be limited to only have to wear what they sell in stores and to be able to, you know, jazz stuff up yourself. And with that being said, I don't know what I want to do today. I was unsure in what I want to do today. Motorcycle outside. But I've had this I told you guys I was gonna make a tutorial again on this fuzzy flock HTV. So I think we're gonna go with some fuzzy flock today. So and I'm gonna, you know, try to do as intricate as possible and show you guys the intricacies of this stuff and how I recommend that you guys use it. So let me get off camera for a second and think about exactly what I want to do with the design today for you guys. Alright guys, this is the design that we came up with today off the fly. This is very edgy, this is very controversial. It'll get a conversation started. It'll get people to look at you, definitely. But it's also factual. But you guys can comment in the comment section below. I'm probably not gonna answer these questions because it's a very touchy subject to a lot of people. But this is not just fashion, guys. It's also art. And art is edgy, art is controversial, art starts conversation. So I want you to think of this as art before you go acting and saying crazy stuff. And fun fact, guys, historically, when certain people would destroy civilizations or cultures, they would destroy their artwork, because artwork is part of a way to preserve a culture, to tell stories, to show the background of people and where they came from. That's why, like, Asian art is different from African art, is different from Greek art, and things of that nature. And these different things, these different artifacts and things of that nature tell stories. So when other cultures used to conquer other cultures and force them to assimilate to their religious backgrounds and things of that nature, they would destroy their art. So this is my art for the day, guys, and let's get into it. Let's make it. So the first thing we're gonna do, obviously, is come over here and flip this horizontal and get ready to print it. We got it flipped horizontal. I want to take up a large portion of the entire shirt. It's going to be a one peel type of thing. So we're going to make this kind of large right here. Make this really large to kind of cover up as much real estate on the shirt as possible. Alright, so we got that, a nice size, and I think it's going to come out dope. Alright. See how thick this vinyl is? It's kind of thicker. You guys will see in a second why. Got a brand new cutting mat. Link in the description if you want to try this cutting mat. This one is this brand right here is very sticky, guys. Just so you know, just letting you know, very sticky. On the edge, shiny side down. Go ahead and lay it down. Lay it down. Pick this up a little bit. Yeah, this vinyl, this cutting mat is dumb sticky, guys. Let me see if, I don't even know if I can get the bubbles out of this. See how sticky that is? It's like popping. Making popping noises. It's crazy. But that's what this is for, in case you guys ever wondered. Like, this is to get the air bubbles out of your vinyl when you lay it down. Yep. As always, we're gonna turn on our Cameo. Make sure we got our hook out before we start this process. And let's load it up. So guys, we're not using Sizer Easy Weed. We got our vinyl all loaded up, our fuzzy flock. So we're gonna change it. I have a custom setting for this vinyl right here, called Fuzzy Flock HTV. And my setting for Fuzzy Flock HTV is 10, 5, force 33 with 1 pass. I'm gonna put it on 2 passes. Guys, I know a lot of people don't talk about this pass feature, but sometimes when you go to weed something, if it doesn't weed, it could be because it needs another pass. It needs to take another pass. So go ahead and put this on 2 passes. And I see something right now that could be wrong with this design. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the design itself and change the text, because inside the text it has a lot of little small things that the Cameo would have to cut out, and I don't like that. The Cameo cutting blade is gonna have too much work, and that's gonna involve too much weeding. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose different text, guys, for this design. Let me see what I can find. Alright guys, this is the new text I came up with. I like it. I think it fits, maybe even a little bit better, but alright, let's see how it looks. Okay, if I send it, okay. So the Cameo is ready. It says ready. It's Bluetoothed up, as you guys can see, because I commented on another guy's video that he wasn't able to use his Bluetooth settings. He said you needed a dongle. But yeah, I don't have a dongle connected to my computer. I don't have a dongle connected to my Cameo. Let me show you guys a USB port right there on the side of my Cameo. There's no dongle connected to it. This Cameo has Bluetooth capabilities, standard, guys. So yeah, some of the Cameos have Bluetooth, some don't. You can even see on the screen right there that little Bluetooth icon. So my Cameo is hooked up wirelessly. So yeah, let's go back over here. Let's get a wider shot so you guys can see it as it starts to go in. So let me just press send, and the Cameo will start to cut. No wires connected, no wires going from this device to that device. See how this is coming out right here? I am 100% not feeling this, so I'm gonna have to find the correct settings for you guys, because I'm not feeling all that shabbiness and all that vinyl getting peeled up, guys. I'll be honest with you. So I'm gonna find some better settings for you guys, and I'll be right back with you. Alright. Yeah. I have my settings, my thing too deep. Let me show you what happens when you put too much force and you make your blade too deep. See how the vinyl is coming out on the actual cutting mat? That's what happens when your cut settings are wrong. And I'm kind of upset at myself for doing this, because this is a brand new mat, and it's my last mat, and it's pretty much ruining the mat, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the scraper tool, and this is good for you guys to see, because you can see that even somebody as experienced as myself make mistakes, especially with new vinyl and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna get the scraper tool right here. This little small spatula looking tool. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Focus on it. Let me manual focus on that bad boy. Alright, so this is it right here. It's flat, and I'm just gonna use it to help me bring this vinyl up. Something doesn't want me to make the shirt. It's the devil. But I'm gonna make the shirt anyway. I'm gonna find the right cut settings, and I'm going to make this shirt. Isn't this crazy? Interesting. But yeah, this happened to me before, because this fuzzy flock stuff is difficult to work with, but like I said in previous videos, once you get it to work, it lasts long and it's great. As you guys can see, this would have been way too intricate to try to take off in one piece. And look at the fuzziness. You can see that the fuzzy stuff right there, guys. That's why they call it fuzzy flock, because you can see the fuzzy material underneath that vinyl right there. So let me finish getting this weeded out and getting this off of the mat actually, and then after that I'm going to take a few test pieces and I'm going to cut, and I'm going to get the proper settings, and then we're going to go ahead and cut out our design, guys. Alright? Yeah, guys, so like I said, that depth was way too deep because it cut right through the cutting mat. So I had it on 10, which is the maximum depth. So I'm going to adjust that. I'm going to put it to 7, guys. I'm going to put it to 7. Maybe even... yeah, I'm going to leave it on 7. And force, I had on 30. I'm going to put the force to 20, guys, with one pass. I'm going to load up a red piece of scrap vinyl, and I'm just going to test out some stuff just to see what works. As a matter of fact, let me cut out a few pieces really fast because I don't want to waste this, and we're going to do a few tests. So this is how you do tests to make sure to test your you know, your vinyl to see what cuts. Alright. So I'm just gonna load up the Cameo with that scrap piece that I got right there. And come over here. And of course, we're gonna get our design off of the Cameo. Let's take our design out, go back to design, take this off, and sit it to the side. Sit that to the side right there. Come back to the Cameo. We're gonna get the same lettering, and we're just gonna write A or a J, something like that. That's not the same lettering that I was using. Let's try to find that same lettering because I liked it. Let's start like A-L. A-L. I was typing it, but I went this way. Jesus Christ. Alright, cool. Alright, we got the A-L. Let's change the font to the font that we chose. I think it was this one. Alright, this is a nice intricate font. Put it in the corner. And it's about that big. Alright. And we're going to put a weed box around it. Alright. So we can weed this out nice and easily. Wait. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Boom. 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 Transparent box. Alright. Got a box around it. Move it over a little bit. Alright. Flip it. Boom. Alright guys, so let's see how this comes out. Let's see if it... Okay, so we got our design right here. Fuzzy Flock HTV. This time our settings is 7, speed is 5, and force is 20 with one pass. Alright, let's see how it does. Okay. Alright guys, so our cut looks clean. As you can see, the blade tried to potentially get some of the lettering up, but it didn't. So let's go ahead and see if it scored the plastic. Nope, it came off nice and good. I can see the AL on the back of the plastic, and the rest of the plastic is clear. I can see where it scored. You guys see that? The AL. See where it scores. So that should be a good weed, guys. We want just the A and the L. So let's see if this weeds. I'm trying to get you guys a good shot here. Alright. This is a good shot. Alright. Put this cutting out to the side. Grab this. And you see it's not a good weed because this right here should have separated the letter, and it didn't. The letter came right up with the thing. So that's telling me that what do I need to go a little bit deeper? I'd have to keep this hook down in order to, yeah, I gotta go a little bit deeper. But this one came out. That one came out pretty okay. So maybe I gotta go a little bit deeper, or I gotta do 2 passes with that setting. I'm gonna go a little bit deeper because I don't like the way that came out. Depth to 8. Alright, we'll change the depth to 8. And we'll load this up again on the cutting mat. Live action for you guys, troubleshooting. Load this up again, this little piece again on the cutting mat. We're just gonna go ahead and try to see if this first letter separates right here. Alright. Boom. And again, the J is still coming up. The J is still coming up. I wonder if that would work with 2 passes. It's not that bad, guys. I think we're on the verge of the right settings. But again, you gotta keep this held down. If you keep this held down, then it can weed out. So that tells me that we're almost there to 9. Before it was on 10. Now it's 1 away from 10. It's on 9. But the force is way lower, alright? So the force is way lower. So let's see if that does the trick, guys. I'm going to go ahead and load up another piece of vinyl. So I'm going to go ahead and send the design over to the Cameo. With the new settings of 9 is the depth, 5 is the speed, and 20 is the force. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna get a straight cut here. Alright, cool. Excuse me. Drinking some Coca-Cola here. Alright, so. Alright, got you zoomed in there, guys. You with me? You following? Alright, so let's see if we get a easy weed. Alright, so I hooked that first. Okay, that might be it. That might be what we were looking for, guys. Nope, nope. This J is still, bottom part is still coming up, but that, it feels a lot easier. Oh, God. I think I might have to do this with 2 passes. Alright. I think this is... It's hard for me to say that it is when... This stuff is so hard. This material is so hard to work with, guys. You see what I'm going through here. But... I mean, it's very rewarding once you get it to work, I assure you. But this might be what you have to do. Parts are coming up and stuff. You're definitely not going to get an easy weed with this, but I mean, it weeded. So, I mean, I can put the force up a little bit, or I can, let me just do it like that again, but do 2 passes. Maybe that might be it. Alright, I'm going to load it up again. I'm going to do the same thing with 2 passes this time. Alright, 2 passes. Let's see, this is getting old. Alright, 2 passes, guys. Let's see if this weeds. See if this weeds easy. The goal is to get an easy weed. 2 passes, I think might have did it, because this is the easiest weed I've gotten. Okay, that split right there, that's not bad. That's not a bad sign when it splits. Okay, we got the right settings. Let me save it. Save. Alright. That was relatively easy to weed. Nothing came up. It all came off by itself. So the settings that I have right now is 9, 5, force of 20 with 2 passes, guys. And that is the fuzzy flock HTV settings. Now let's load up that black vinyl again and let's cut out our black Jesus design. Alright guys, so not feeling the way it cut out, guys. If you can see right here, same results. It's like the edges of the vinyl just are coming up. It's just weird. I don't like it, but I'm gonna go ahead and weed it and see what happens, guys. It's gonna take a while to weed this one, so just bear with me. This is a hard weed, but I'm gonna tell you, I think I figured out a shortcut to weed this to help it weed better. The parts of the vinyl that curve in, I kind of like pulled out, and that helps the vinyl separate easier. I did it all around the sides here, so the little parts where the letters dip in, I went ahead and I pulled them out in advance. And let's see if this part right here weeds out better than the other letters have. Let's see. So far, I'm able to just pull it like I pull regular vinyl, and yeah, it seems like my my tactic, if you will, helps it weed faster and better. So as you guys can see right now, it's just coming off. All the vinyl is just coming off nice and easy. Alright guys, we are finally all weeded out, and here is our final design, the way it looks, just like it did on the computer. I can't wait to press this onto the shirt. Oh God, was this hard to do. God, literally was this hard to do. Alright, so I'm just gonna look at it once more real fast, make sure I got all the little spots and everything's laying down right. Heat up my heat press, and we're gonna press this on and see how it comes out. Alright, the heat press is all heated up. We're gonna go ahead and press it down to get rid of all the moisture. A few seconds. Flat surface, nice and pressed. We're gonna go ahead and put our design down. The good part about this design is it's only one big design. Just gonna lay on the shirt just like this, nice and even. Bring it down a little bit, 4 fingers away from the neck. That's the rule. That's about right. Down a little bit more, right here. All right, and guys, I gotta be honest with you, I don't remember exactly how long this is supposed to press for, but I'm gonna press it for a full 15 seconds times 2. It's gonna be a 30-second press, guys. So actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do, we'll see. So just go ahead and press it. Make sure it's straight. All right, press it down. I think this needs to be a 30-second press, guys, so I'm gonna let the timer go. It's gonna sound at 15. I'm gonna let it go to 30 though, because this vinyl, I'm gonna bring it up, and I'm gonna press it again. All the way up, I'm gonna press it again. Alright, and I believe that this is a cold peel. I won't say cold, but I'll say cool peel. So that's another 15 seconds went by. Pull this up. Let it sit for a second. Sit for a second over here. Bring it over here to the table. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see how this peels. Alright. should be a little bit cool. I'm gonna show you guys how I peel this because it's like I said, it's a tough peel. It's still a little bit warm, but you can go ahead and start peeling it now. And you can see the text and everything on the shirt. It's looking great, just like I thought it would. Intricately. I'm not just gonna peel it violently across. I'm gonna take my time and peel it slow to make sure everything is off nice and good. I'm loving the way this came out. Like I said, I love working with this type of HTV. It always looks so good on shirts. And the good thing about this is it comes off like, and it just, I can't explain to you how good this looks. It's almost like it blends in with the shirt. So look what we got here, guys. I'm loving this shirt. I'm loving it. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. It wouldn't be right unless you knew what it looked like with it on. So this is what the shirt looks like with it on, guys. I think it looks dope. It's gonna get a lot of looks. It looks couture if you ask me. I'm gonna put the logo, the A-Dubb logo at the bottom like I always do. And guys, this is gonna be on my website. This is one of the ones that's gonna be on my website that's available for sale. Coming real soon. I'm gonna try to shoot for April. Gonna try to shoot for April to have the website up and running. I had it up before, but I wasn't promoting it that well because I didn't have enough content, enough options and shirt designs for you guys to purchase. But I absolutely love this one, guys. It's just the fuzziness. If you guys can see that, the fuzziness of the flock. You guys can see the fuzzy flock on there, the fuzzy material. I love working with this material, guys. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Alright guys, once again it's your boy A-Dubb signing off. You saw it here first, the Black Jesus shirt made here, A-Dubb Productions, youtube.com/A-Dubb Productions. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, hit that post notification link so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. It's your boy A-Dubb. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you can see why I enjoy working with this fuzzy flock stuff. Even though it's a pain in the behind to work with, I promise you this stuff will stay on wash after wash after wash, and it won't look crinkly or anything like that, and you can iron straight on top of it, which is also dope, guys. So it's your boy, man. It looks great. I love it. And even though the tips of the letters came out kind of weird as I was weeding it, you can't even see any signs of that here. All the little edges are on here, guys. All the little edges are on here. So it's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.
Turn up that, crank it up. Why listen to the rest when you're rocking with the best, baby?